who I feel like is the top 10 greatest rappers of all time. Enough is enough. Enough. Okay? Because at the end of the day, this is where I feel on it. This is how I stand, right? If they are in this list, I don't want to argue them. I really don't. I don't want to argue Kendrick versus J. Cole. I don't want to argue JayZ versus Eminem. I don't. I really don't. You want to know why? It's like apples and oranges. It's all good for you. These niggas are just the best at what they fucking do. It's okay. It's okay. We don't have to argue this. Why are we arguing this? Like, if anything, let's argue some trash niggas with some good niggas. It'd be like, nah, that nigga's trash. We don't need to. Why are we arguing apples and oranges? JayZ's not in your top 10 list, Ace Dog? Wait, if you can think of it and put it in real quick, put it in. We'll discuss it. But let me see. All right, we're going to start at 10. This is my list. This is my list, my opinion. You're not going to change it. But at the end of the day, I suggest you make your own list and have your own opinion. And I'm not going to try and change it. Okay? We can just debate it. Why niggas think I'm supposed to just be on one side. Andre 3000, number 10. Wait, let me bring this down. This looks wrong. Wrong thing. There we go, right there. I got Andre 3K at number 10. Why? Because when he does put pen to pad, he's one of the greatest to ever do it. This is facts. This is the truth. But he doesn't have a solo album. The only solo album he got is a flute album. Flute albums, good to listen to if you into that meditation yoga type shit. I listen to it. Fun listen, just to calm down, edit some shit too. It's really fun. Look, it's a fun, just ambient thing to put in the background. But outside of that, flute album. But Andre 3000, every time he puts pen to pad, he just proves to us why he should be in the top 10 list, regardless of him not having a solo album. That's just me. Number 9, Jadakiss. Yes, sir. Jadakiss is number 9. I love Jadakiss. One of the best. I'm saying, when it comes to me, it's all about lyricism, penmanship, wordplay, and your body of work. And same thing with Andre 3000. While a lot of his best body of work is while he's in a group, he has done solo records. He has done solo albums. Hell, that album he did with fucking Fab is one of the greatest collab albums of all time. That Freddie versus Jason album he did with Fabulous, bruh, top tier, period. So regardless of it, I just, it's my list. It's my list. And I got to be biased. Like, look, at the end of the day, Jadakiss has to fall somewhere in my top 10 because every time I listen to him rap, he's just one of the greatest I've heard to ever do it. So, yeah. Number 8, Ice Cube. Fucking Ice Cube. That's what I'm saying. For West Coast niggas not to like me, I got 3 West Coast. I only got 1 nigga from where I'm from, Georgia, on this list. I got 3 West Coast niggas on this fucking list. And I'm the problem. Fuck out of here. Anyways, Ice Cube, fucking amazing lyricist, amazing wordplay, has like 2 classic albums in my opinion with the Predator one, the one that had Good Day on it. Fucking Ice Cube's just, look, what can you say, man? Has one of the greatest diss tracks of all time. And when it comes down to it, can create outside of it just being music. He can do movies like the Friday series, one of the funniest trilogies ever. Hopefully they make a 4th one. But outside of that, the other movies he done are fucking hilarious. This man, Ice Cube can write, he can direct, he can fucking rap. Fuck with Ice Cube, man. And he just dropped a track, and it's hard as shit. Number 7, Nas. Nasir Jones. Yes, sir. Nasir Jones is number 7 for sure. When it comes down to it, he did beat JayZ in a rap battle. But when it comes down to comparing their body of work, JayZ just has a better body of work than Nas. And on top of that, when it comes to punches, JayZ is a amazing punchliner. Nas is a amazing lyricist, like just rapping. He can just rap his ass off. So we love him for that. And he does pick great productions and he has amazing projects at the end of the day. So I never, at the end of the day, Nas is 7. Nas has to fall on my list. It's something I listen to Nas a lot, so he has to be on here. He's definitely top 10, and he's either way. Number 6, DMX beat JayZ. I love DMX. DMX is top 15. I ain't do a top 15. I ain't do a top 20, but honorable mentions for sure is DMX, for sure. Shout out to Ace Dog. For sure, DMX. Another honorable mention I'd have to say is Biggie. Biggie did not make this list, but Biggie is definitely an honorable mention. What else? Who else? I'll think of it as it goes. Ludacris is definitely an honorable mention. Yeah, look. Like I said, I'm not going to argue you, Ace Dog. But not, if you think Nas is... And that's my thing. Look, if y'all think Kendrick is the greatest rapper ever, I have no problem with that. Like, I have none. If anybody on this list, if you think is the greatest ever, I'm not going to argue you. I'm just not. I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to say anything. And at the end of the day, I grew up on Eminem. I get it, white rapper, but at the end of the day, one thing Eminem has done as a white rapper, he's never left the culture. He's never said, fuck rap, I'ma do pop. I'm not a rapper, I'm a pop artist. He don't do what Post Malone and Tommy Richmond and all these other white rappers do, and MGK. No, he stays in his lane. He writes his music. He does an amazing job technically. Eminem is just, he's 6 because if you think about it, technically, Eminem's the greatest rapper. All right, look, that's just technically wise. But outside of it, once you go with body of work and all that stuff, he does take some few notches down. But at the end of the day, he is one of the best battle rappers to ever do it. I'm not going to lie to you. Nobody wants to see Eminem. Nobody wants that smoke. Y'all know. Look, we talk about niggas ducking smoke. Niggas duck Eminem smoke all the time. They don't want no problems with this white boy. And it's for a reason. That's all. Best technical rapper on this list, period. Number 5, my nigga Lil Wayne. We're in the top 5. This is the starting 5 right here. This is my starting 5. I'm taking this fucking 5 anywhere in the world, and they're out rapping your favorite rappers, period. This 5 right here. First is Lil Wayne. I love Lil Wayne. Everybody on this list, I grew up on their music. Like, this is just my childhood right here. This is what made me love rap. This is what made me love hip hop. Niggas like Wayne, niggas like M, niggas like JayZ. Like they just made me love hip hop. They just made me love hip hop. So, niggas like Wayne, what can I say? When I say Eminem is the best technical rapper, as far as wordplay goes, nobody's beating Wayne. Wayne can rhyme a scheme, and he can rhyme it for the whole song. The whole song, and it sound good. It ain't like it's trash, like, oh, he's just putting words together. Like, no, this nigga's rapping. On top of that, he is freestyling. Like, I do believe Wayne's freestyling. You want to know why? Because anytime he got to perform them songs, he don't know them. If you really wrote them songs down, you would kind of have them, like, lodged into your brain of what you need to say or how you need to say it. So, yeah, our eras are definitely different, Ace Dog. Look, completely there. I'm a 28-year-old man, and this is what I grew up on. This is what I grew up on. I like M's ability to switch characters. That is true. Yeah, look, Eminem is a great storyteller as well, and so is Wayne. And yeah, I'm just taking Wayne. Wayne. Number 4, I have to go JayZ. Number 4, Hove. I have to. I have to. Okay. I fuck with JayZ. All right, man. JayZ. Literally, when you listen to his music, it's not just listening to musical experience, because that he can do. He can make bangers, but he's also giving you game. And out of all the rappers to ever rap about street life and drug life and trap life, none of them ever really give you the game. JayZ will tell you, and it's on you to decipher what he's saying, because he's kind of telling you, and then go figure out what to do. And so I commend him for that. And when it comes down to it, pen to pad, one of the greatest to ever do it. Hell, he don't pen to pad. This nigga just memorizes what he about to say and go in the booth and then do it for like 5 minutes. So look, then every time JayZ drops a verse, it's one of the greatest verses to come out that year. Like when he hopped on Meek Mill's For Free, that song, one of the greatest verses we heard. Whenever JayZ shows up, he's showing like God did. When he show up, he show up. So he still got it at the end of the day. Ace guys, Ace dog do not like JayZ. Look, I have to think about it. After this, Ace dog, I'm gonna tell you what AI told me, because I typed it in AI. I was like top 10 rappers of all time, and AI had an interesting list, very interesting list. I'll say, but I feel it. Yeah. Next, number 3, Tupac Shakur. Hey man, look, I'm not saying Nas isn't the GOAT. I fuck with Nas, man. I won't argue it. I won't argue it. Nas is amazing, but Pac is amazing too. Even I think I got Pac so high for me because when I went back to listen to his body of work, it was just like it lived on. It wasn't just something that was in the past and it was dated. It's not dated. If you listen to Pac's albums with new ears, like that shit lived on. And so I have to give him that. And on top of that, still to me, I know people love Not Like Us, but to me, Hit 'Em Up is the greatest diss song of all time. Hit 'Em Up is such a good song, such a good diss song, so violated. That is the pinnacle of a nigga crashing out in the studio. That is the pinnacle of a nigga crashing out in the studio. So violating that this man Diddy called to hit on Tupac. Like, that's how violating it was. So, yeah. Look, Pac was like 1 or 2 for the longest as I was growing up. But as I grew up, look, Ace Dog and Hip Hop Global, I'm going to be honest with y'all, right? You want to be honest? I'm going to be honest with y'all. It's the LeBron effect with me when it comes to hip hop. You know, I understand what these guys did back in the day, and I appreciate it. That's why they're on this list. At least Pocket is, Biggie. You know, that's what I'm saying. When I went and listened to both catalogs, like I went back and listened to Biggie's catalog, and I remember it. I was in high school. I said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to download all of Biggie's albums, and I'm going to download all of Pac's album, and I'm going to settle the debate within my head, because I was having a debate. I don't know who's the better artist. I don't know. So literally, I listened to all of their shit, and I came back with the conclusion that Tupac was just a million times better than Biggie. That was just me. That was just me. You might come with a different conclusion. I'm not mad at that, but to me, I got look, Pac, man. So yeah. No Vaseline and Hit 'Em Up. Top tier. Yes. No, that's another main reason why Ice Cube is on this list. No Vaseline. Definitely like 3. Not Like Us is 2 as far as diss tracks go, but No Vaseline is most certainly 3. Like when you talk, like for me, a diss track, you gotta crash out. Like I like Back to Back. It's like still in the top 5 diss tracks, but as to hit that top tier for me, you gotta crash out. And this nigga Pac crashed out. This nigga Pac crashed out. He didn't give a fuck. He said, "My fofo make sure all your kids." Like he didn't give 2 shits. That's how you crash out. And then, lastly, number 1, tied. Because of you niggas. You niggas are the reason this is a tie. I took into account all the shit I've been seeing all day. You niggas are you Kendrick Lamar fans are the reason this is tied. Okay? Because I agree. Okay? I am not a Kendrick Lamar hater. I don't know why niggas think that. I don't hate him. Okay? I think he's an amazing rapper. He has an amazing body of work. This nigga has dropped classics. Okay? I am not taking that from him. All I'm saying is my nigga Cole has too. That's it. That's all I'm saying. And when it comes to this generation, like I said, it's the LeBron effect for me, Ace. When it comes to this generation, you got Jordan, yeah. But this generation's greatest ever is these 2. Period. I don't want to hear nothing else about it, okay? Not one single fucking word from you Kendrick Lamar fans. That's it. It's a wrap. I'm tired of this. Okay? I fuck with both of them. And guess what? I'm going to criticize both of them. Yeah, I might glaze Cole because I'm just biased. But I'm telling you, I'm literally telling you, I am biased. Okay? I love J. Cole. I am sorry. I'm biased. What do you want from me? But I love Kendrick Lamar as well. I might not be biased towards him, but I will admit that he is amazing. He makes amazing music. He crafts amazing pieces of work. This is just facts. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. Like, why would I do that? But when it comes down to it, I'm taking Cole over the field. I'm taking Cole over the field. That's all. That's all. Yeah, when you call out your names, when you call out your enemies by name, that is different. Yep, that's different. That is for sure different. Ace. And that's what I'm saying. Like, when I hear diss, you gotta, like, I don't want to hear no subs. That's the only thing Drake. That's the only reason Drake really don't got no great disses like that, because he be subbing all the time. I'm like, nigga, say his fucking name. Who are you talking about? You're not JayZ, because JayZ made it clear he was subbing, but he made it perfectly you knew who he was talking about. You knew who he was dissing when JayZ was dissing him. Yeah, it was a sub. He didn't say his name, but you knew what the fuck you knew who he was talking about. If you ask me where Drake falls in my list, like 20s. Like, he in the 20s, yeah. Once you got ghostwriters, that's just a rap for you. That's what I'm saying. I hold all of that to I hold rap to a really high standard over here. I'm sorry. Once you got ghostwriters, it is a fucking rap. For me, at least. It is a fucking rap. Look, before I found out Drake had ghostwriters, he was up there for me. Then when his pen got in question, out of there. Like, what? Pen in question? I know how hard it is to write raps. Get out of here. Fuck out of here. But that's my top 10 list. Feel free to drop yours in the comments or in the chat. Shout out to Ace Dog. He's a wussy. He tried it with 50 though. Epic fail on JayZ part. Yeah. Yeah, he tried. Look. He tried it with Wayne too, but I'm saying we be knowing who he be talking about. But Wayne showed his respect. Wayne showed his love. But anyways, I hope this ends this debate over here. I hope y'all understand where I fall when it comes down to all of this rap shit. This is how I feel. Okay? Whenever I'm judging something, whenever I'm listening to something, this is how I'm thinking. Okay? These are my favorite rappers. So I'm expecting you to, not even live up to that standard. But not even be as good, because you're not. But, try. Effort, nigga, effort. That's all I be wanting these rappers to put in. So I want nigga like Playboy Cardi to put in some fucking effort. Effort. What's wrong with effort? Try, nigga. Don't just go into the studio and just say some shit. Put pen to pad, my nigga. Yeah, I mean, look, Quinn Miller Meek Mill. That's the thing. Meek Mill exposed the Ace Dog. If it wasn't for Meek, nobody would have known. Like, no one would have cared. They wouldn't have leaked reference tracks. But Meek was like, fuck this nigga Drake. He got ghostwriters. He did what Nicki Minaj did, and that's how they lost the beef. That's how they always lose the beef. Instead of putting that on a track, this nigga Drake got writers. Like, some. Like, shit. That'd been hard. In a Meek Mill voice, that'd been hard. But this nigga was on Twitter. Like, what are you doing?